Good morning, everybody. Make sure the microphone's in position. I don't want 20 minutes of me talking very, very quietly in the background, like I did yesterday. For Warframe, how's everybody's day going? Hope it's going well. So, here is our situation. We have some meat. And I need to get back to the maintenance depot because that's where the woodworking tools are. So that's probably what I'm going to spend a large chunk of today doing. Once I get there, I'm in a position to make the woodworking bench and then go scrounging for wood to make the meat curing box, and at which point, if not before then, I probably come down with a bad case of scurvy and have to go off and finish that. Not cabin fever, but the maintenance depot helps deal with the cabin fever. So, let's see what happens today, because I can't remember precisely where I left off. It is, if you can see here, it is morning. I wish that day timer thing was permanently or positionable. That would make my life easy. Did I check to see what the weather's like? Not great weather for dashing off across the ice, because I won't be able to keep a torch lit. I've only got one flare left. Ooh, that's not fantastic. Okay, so while we are waiting on that, why am I carrying 3 bits of cedar? I don't know. Let's see what we need to fix. Oh, let's pick up the cloth. Why am I carrying 3 bits of cedar? That needs fixing. But I don't have the means of doing that. Oh, these need fixing. If you're not sewing, you're not serious about survival. Oh, and the ambient music just decided now is a good time. To kick in. Morning, Eugene. How are you doing? I'm just doing a bit of impromptu fixing of things while I wait for the weather to take a turn in my favor. How are you doing? Yeah, that's not what you call turning in my favor. Okay. So what do we do instead? Oh, I do have a tiny scrap of meat on me. Let's go see if we can't scrounge some more cloth. There must be some around here somewhere. Well, not must be. Would be nice if there was. Oh, yes. What I really want to do, I suppose... No, that wouldn't work, so never mind what I was about to say. You can break down the mattress, but it doesn't yield anything? That doesn't make any sense. the very least, I want a peek at the lake, find out what I have awaiting me. Yes, I know, but it still feels like we are now about to present you with some situation with the potential for a significant emotional moment. Oh, yes. Not doing me any favors today. Chew on my wolf. Well, I personally think that makes a lot of sense. You know? Impending doom type sounds. Now's a good time to panic. Oh, that always reminds me. There was a system I worked on many years ago. And when it on rare circumstances would enter into a condition where the program knew that it was going to crash and there was nothing anybody could do about it, and don't ask me how they figured that out, that was in fact an error that would pop up on the screen. Now is a good time to panic. And the reason I found out about it was we had a customer we had a customer call in asking us what it meant, and we had to go running through the code to find the precise line, now is a good time to panic, then find the appropriate developer to explain it. But as a method of communicating with the customer, it left a lot to be desired. Aha! This might work. The other thing too is I am reminded I heard I'm pretty certain it was the ambient music noise that sounded vaguely threatening. Looked out at the door of the fishing hut and there was a bear walking by. So there is some context to my concern. I'm not actually going right at this split second. I want to have a look and see what the lake is like first. Mental preparation, if you like. But no, I am mostly unencumbered now. Because I also need to take the meat with me. So this is me reconnoitering. I suppose I could have brought everything, dumped it, and then... yeah. Or I could dash and get the woodworking tools and come back, but... let's see. I should have done it, shouldn't I? Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I got myself locked into linear thinking there. It's all right. Yeah, I got time. Because I'm going to have to crawl back, and I'm going to have to take all kinds of stinky stuff with me. I just wanted the some degree of reassurance, because I know there are 3 wolves down there. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best way to handle the situation. Oh, that was a slight mistake. I was thinking I'll load everything into the travois. The travois is not up here, it's back down the hill. Still, one thing I can do to somewhat reduce the load. I can drop off all my water here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to crawl. I don't need 15 firewood. Still going to be significantly overladen, unfortunately. anything else I can drop off? Not really.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Gone a little bit excessive on the wood, but technically I need it. Yeah, I was going to light a torch down at the bottom, but
Come on. Turned out pretty well.
should have gone back for the travois. I still can, technically, can't I? Clear the wolves out of the way, grab the travois. Still have to get everything to a suitable location. Hey, Tony. How you doing? Hey, Danny. Did you formally accept your job? Oh dear. Could you just send him an email? Oh. Leave a voice message? Sorry, I'm suggesting things you have undoubtedly considered already. Well, there you go. That's a significant step. So I'll drop everything on this side. Yes. Yes, it is.
Come on. Come on.
The thing is, I know there are wolves around here because we saw them from the top of the hill over there. Looking down, there were 3 wolves in that general area. You're kidding me.
That did it.
It's ludicrous. Well, I've got it with me just in case I change my mind. But yeah, I know what you mean. I was irritated that I didn't bring it, so now I have saved myself from that irritation. Maybe. I keep expecting to be jump scared. Well, to be honest, on Interloper, the travois is always risky, isn't it? I mean, yeah, there are times when you can mitigate the risk, but...
Come on. Too heavy.
And in case anybody's wondering, apart from Eugene, why I am lighting fires in that fashion, on a good day it only costs me a stick and I get a fresh torch out of it, and surprisingly often that first torch is in pretty good condition. So it means I'm not constantly really using up my supply of torches when I might need them now. So light a fire, grab a torch, free fire, why not? Don't know whether that's a approved tactic, but it obviously works.
Barely walk with this much gear.
And it only costs me a stick or two. Ah, you see? I'm learning. Eugene didn't teach me that trick, by the way. Oh, bother. It's going to become flare weather shortly. Ah, here they come. They smelled me. Yeah, they found me. And I can't run. Well, that's my last flare. Oh, the good news is they got scared. Possibly I would have preferred they get scared before I had to light a flare, but I suppose the flare provides a moment in the system where it says, ooh, there's a torch, should we panic? And I'm going to go straight in through that door opposite. But no, I can't do a run for it.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Stop complaining, Mackenzie. You made it back, didn't you? What more do you want? To walk around gambling like a lamb through the meadows, or to survive? You can't have it both ways. Oh, cute cat noises. Oh, talking of cats, I have news. Not about me. Sudo, who you may remember, and Nizu have announced
Time to look for shelter.
the birth of 3 kittens. With pictures hopefully to follow. I do believe they now have a total of something like 10 cats. Well, while I've got the flare, I will have a quick mosey around here. Just in case. You And I know I've actually done all this, but what else am I going to do with the flare?
This will keep the lamp burning.
Yeah, you see? There was a jerry can there that I had not noticed. Which means torches. I wish there was another place that you could trade with Sutherland. That way I wouldn't have to haul that car battery around. The other tactical possibility would have been to go back out to try and hunt the wolf that was following me, but a jerry can is useful. Oh, not a huge amount of... Oh, yeah, that would always be nice. And there's my salt. Oh, is it? But plus, of course, if he manages to make it all the way here, you have to ask how he is making his way across country with apparent impunity. Some questions we probably don't want to answer. And the interesting thing about doing the Eugene patented light a fire and grab a torch from it is you get your sticks back. I will have used up exactly one stick. Well, I think it's supposed to have more people in it, isn't it? Wow, this thing degrades quickly. Ah, is that his excuse? Did I just pick up the smallest possible piece of meat? I just hope we get the opportunity to shoot Mathis. Alright, so where do I want to place the woodworking table? Here would do quite nicely. Where's my cedar? Oh, do I actually need...
I'm gonna have to leave something behind. I think I need to lay down.
There you go. was going to say, wait a second. We don't know that, do we? That's very much a case of allegedly.
I need to drop something.
um, this is kind of cozy. You can stand here, work on the meat curing box, and watch your supplies walk outside the window.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
I always hate it when it does this. Where's the... Oh, for heaven's sake. As usual, I can't find... Oh, okay. No, here's the thing, right? That was a 10 kilo bag of salt. It says there's 10 kilo. It says there's 10 kilos in here, and I've got 2 kilos on me. Good morning, Pseudo. How is the new daddy? I hope your kittens and Mizu made it through the night. So, all we need now is stuff to shove in there. Sorry, I didn't see Eugene's last comment. Yes, I know. Oh, how about that? How was your visit to the dentist, Pseudo? Right, what do I do next? Drink some water. The gang's all here except for Anna. Ah, I am seriously now that I've gotten all that done. I told them all about the fur babies, Pseudo. Oh no. Jeez. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, I was not expecting to get all this done, to be honest. Oh, ouch. Yes, I was not expecting to get all of this done. So here I am feeling at a loose end. Well, at the very least I can examine my torch situation and see what I do and don't need. Especially while the weather's gusting. Oh, there. Okay. Watch out for the Warframe thumbnail later, Pseudo. I've got Carl175 quoting Guderian because it's a very Carl175 quote. Yeah, I was wondering this morning, what on earth am I going to do? So I went around looking at some of my for quotes I hadn't used, and I came across Guderian, who famously said, "Smash, not tickle." And that's very Carl175, so that basically framed the thumbnail. And I can't remember the German. What was the now I'm gonna have to look that up. What was Guderian's quote? Klopsen, nicht kleckern. Clobber, don't tickle. Or smash, not tickle. Yes, I could. I could go and grab the vice, move that in here. So definitely a very good idea. And that saves me from having to go out there. The only thing I would be missing would be the who's my what's it? The thingamajig. Fire barrel. One advantage about over there, as you taught me, is the fire barrel. And I would need to take apart that workbench, grab the vice. Although I could always dash back up to the hunting lodge and grab the vice from that, couldn't I? Which I almost hate to do. But is there another vice around here that I can safely sacrifice? I could. Let me consider that. Oh yeah, no, I've done it before. A few times. There is only the one workbench here, isn't there? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This one, yeah, technically I don't. Technically, this is a nice to have. Oh, needs a hacksaw. I wanted to see how long it was going to take. So technically, though, yeah, technically a better decision would be to have it out here. Well, the other thing I need is my hacksaw. Where's my hacksaw? Where did I put my hacksaw? Don't know. I'm going to check. I ought to move those out. No, that's empty. Did I take the arrowheads to Mystery Lake? Because it's not in here. It's not around here. What did I do with it? I just checked by the forge. But yes, that was my thinking too. What do you want to bet is back at the transfer pass? Must be. Unless I put it in a... Nope. 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 Okay, so the arrowheads are probably in Mystery Lake. And the hacksaw is probably back at the transfer pass. Oh, the other place. Yeah, I tell you what. I'll bet the hacksaw is in the transfer pass. Do I have another hacksaw hanging around anywhere? Yes, I do. I think I've got one back in Mystery Lake. I think. Because I know I had more than one hacksaw, because I remember fixing one. And I remember leaving one. Yeah, because I'm pretty certain I had two. So I think it's back at Mystery Lake. Well, I'm going to have to head back to Mystery Lake fairly soon for fishing purposes. And I got to do some hunting as well. Yeah, because I'm going to dash. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to Mystery Lake for vitamin C. Well, fish. I'm going to have to hunt around here to fill up the meat curing box. I'm going to have to go and empty my bladder. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. Oh, well. Here we are, so to speak. Oh, sorry. Don't know whether you heard that little intestinal noise. It actually felt like it was up here for some reason. Ugh, that doesn't look like fantastic weather. Still, at least he's tired. And of course, the thing is, I came to look out this window and I thought, why can't I look out the window? Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's have a quick look. That's all sorted. That's good, that's good. Well, those are okay. Do I have any more rabbit skins? I don't think I do I? I brought everything down. Why can't I make wolfskin gloves? Oh, I do have another rabbit pelt. I wonder if it's light enough to... Oh no, that's no newish. Oh well. It's all... Well, that's not encouraging either. This is not a day for a hunt, and I need to. I need torches. If I decided to head out to Mystery Lake right now, that would not be a good idea. It could clear up. I have a suspicion this is going to turn into the kind of run where I'm constantly leaving things somewhere and having to go dashing back for them. First it was the bedroll, and then now it's the hacksaw. Although hopefully I don't have to do that. Ah, all that trouble. How many wolves to fill up a meat curing box? Because we know there are 3 down there. Except I need to eat them. Can't remember if I checked the contents of this. I did. So I need 3 wolves. Don't I? Oh no, I might need more than that because this is 20 kilograms. So I would need, on average, 4 wolves. Which makes the bear a very attractive possibility, except the fact that he's not here. If the weather just gives me a slight break. What's the condition of this bow? I haven't checked that. It is 59%. Okay, I don't have to worry about that just yet. Yeah, with luck. Yeah, that should get me through until hopefully the weather changes. So, yeah, dash back to Mystery Lake, do some fishing, which I'm going to have to do anyway. There's not much avoiding that. Get my vitamin C levels back up. Remember to bring the hacksaw back. By the time I make that trip, hopefully the bear will have respawned back there. Of course, what's probably going to happen... Do I have any salt in Mystery Lake? I'm going to take the woodworking tools with me just in case. Because I'm going to be traveling pretty light. It's not like I'm taking my entire worldly belongings with me. Oh, yes, that's a possibility too. Because I know, yeah, because I can get salt there, so yeah, go. Actually, yes, that would make as much sense. I mean, I've done what I... Okay, let's talk that over. What was I coming here to do? I was coming here to essentially make the wood curing bench. Sorry, make the wood curing bench. Make the furniture workbench, make the meat curing box. I've done that. The bear hasn't respawned, so I can't stuff that unless I get lucky with wolves. So therefore, returning here at some point is now facilitated, so to speak, because I can go hunt when I come back, and then I've got the resources to set up, so to speak. So going back to Mystery Lake and then to Coastal Highway Does make sense. Plus, it gives everybody a little bit of a change. And I haven't. Yeah, this is now in the realm of future trips. I was kind of hoping that the bear would respawn, but yeah, it's too soon. So if I'm in a position to make the meat curing box in Mystery Lake, I will do that. Otherwise, I won't. But I will take that with me, and I will take those with me, and I will take a crowbar. There is not. Okay. All right. So, do I need to take the hammer with me? There's a question. Take the hammer. Leave the hammer. If I take the hammer with me, it allows me to forge an extra set of tools if I need to do that. I've got time to muse such things while the weather continues to look unpleasant. So take the hammer with me. I'll be a bit overweight, but not hugely so.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, well, I can drop the reclaimed wood. I've got the travois on me. And now I've got 23 matches. This is looking potentially promising. I still have time. I thought I put it on. I thought I had it on me. Oh, it is. Shows what I know, doesn't it? And it does technically need repairing, but I don't have the means to do that. Thought I had a spare deerskin. I used it to repair something else, didn't I? I think I've got feathers too back at Mystery Lake. I wouldn't mind leaving those here. On the other hand, if I take them with me, they're not heavy, so... Oh, yeah. There's a thought. Something to do while we wait for the weather to do something interesting. Nope, I can't. Research completed. Unless it works differently with separate books. Nope. This might be worth doing instead, actually. What do we think? Head out? Gotta figure out which of these books I'm actually using. There should be enough torches, actually, shouldn't it? It's not fantastic, is it? Okay, it's obviously going to be research day. And it's definitely would have been alright. And it's definitely too late to get going now. But for that trip without food, yeah, you kind of do want to have a good start to the day, don't you? There we go. That was a good choice. I can now shoot from crouched, which is huge, if you ask me. And look at me with my fancy torches. Oh no, wrong one. I should have said something like, pause for comment about posh torches. Hey, don't knock posh torches. Means I can get across country more easily. Yeah. But it's only taken me 150 days? How long am I in this? 143 days to get to level 5 archery. What am I? So carcass harvesting, cooking, fire starting, archery, all at level 5. It's really funny that for all the mending I've been done, that's still at level 3. Yes, you have. And today was arguably the best chance I had to use them. Arguably. Unless I carried them with me all over the place. This had better be a good day, otherwise I'm going to be potentially in trouble. That's my last. That's my last food. Shouldn't be a problem if I can get to Mystery Lake. Yes, I know. Oh, that's true. And maple syrup. But this is looking good. Yeah. Okay. Almost in a position to get going. Don't have a skillet though. Skillet's back at the Skillet's back at the lodge. You sure about that? Need oil though, don't I? Well, let's light a fire and get myself a bit of travelling food just in case.
Come on. Come on.
I've got flour on me, don't I? I don't. The weather's good enough. Probably ought to hang around and make some more now, but I'm not convinced. I'm just not delaying things. Oh, I gotta get going. I actually just have to get going. Again, that was an example of thinking that was entirely too focused. I made the decision, we're going to go, and I forgot everything else. And I don't even have a backup flare. This is either going to work or it's not. Sometimes you just have to make do. It seems to be a new habit now, shooting wolves in the backside. That was kind of interesting because I made it to the top there and I could see wolf prints right there in front of me. Poor wolf. And by I'm no means certain, by the way, necessarily that that would kill him. I mean, not if the arrow bounced out. I mean, yeah, in reality, yeah. Oh, mind you, there's always the possibility of infection and this kind of thing, so... Yeah, I should, actually, yeah, I should have just left it be scared, because as we know from experience in with the last few wolves I have deliberately attempted to hunt, they do favor running away. Or I could just shoot them with a fire-hardened arrow. And that sends the message, I really don't want to kill this wolf, in a demonstrably non-lethal fashion. At least I didn't lose the arrow. Well, I broke it, but I didn't. I don't know which arrow that would have been. I do have an arrow at 3%, so... Moments like this get a little disconcerting because all of a sudden my brain is going, I don't remember there being a tunnel here.
I might have to drop some gear. I'm tempted to paraphrase Heartbreak Ridge. Heading towards a bear is not a rational act.
That's one bear bypassed, I hope. Oh, he's over there. Hello. You stay over there. Don't have any reclaimed. Yes, I do. I've got 2 pieces. Sorry. And as for stopping at the fire barrel, that's going to depend entirely on what I see when I get there. For example, oh, that's a stump. I would run, but I don't want to hurry up my hunger. Oh no, I'm not planning on stopping one unless something dramatic occurs. But yeah, it's a good idea. I can now claim that that was my idea all along. And Mr. Wolf seems to be happy enough to stay over there. How come they don't fall through the ice? And this is the worst bit, if you like, because part of this bear's patrol is coming straight towards you. This is true. But you know what I mean. and the wolves as the co-op. So for the Americans, that would roughly compare to the wolves as Trader Joe's. Sorry, not the wolves as Trader Joe's. The bears as Trader Joe's and the wolves as Kroger. Uber Eats. There we go. All right, now we've phrased it in terms I think Americans will understand. Bears are Kroger. Oh, there it is. And the wolves are Uber Eats. I think that covers all the similes. If I had made 3 posh torches, I could have probably made it all the way. Sorry, I have the coffee burps. Well, you started it.
Something's gotta go.
Oh yeah, absolutely, because that's a classic. I mean, that's so appropriate. I would be daft not to. Choo Choo Charlie was a video game, wasn't it? Something about a demonic train haunting railroad tracks. And I know it's a bit early, but just in case. First thing I need to do is get some water on.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh no, I've got. I definitely need water. I think I've got enough lantern fuel. Just have a quick inventory here. Oh, I forgot. There's my spare wolfskin coat. And I don't have a hacksaw here. But that's where my arrows are. And I got some feathers. So, no, I don't have a hacksaw here. But there's no. Nope, nope. But I got some bits. Which is nice. So, feathers, wolf bits, arrow shafts. I can make more arrows. I can fix a few things. Yeah. Yep. Well, we made it. That's bordering on the not bad. And I am going to quickly take a quick break for the usual purposes. So I shall be back in a couple of minutes. And here we are watching water boil. So tomorrow, when I wake up here, I mean, actually what I might do is just finish off this batch of water.
Too much stuff to carry.
Grab some meat from outside and cook that up. Remember not to eat the ruined meat. And of course I've got to go and do some stick gathering. So how many sticks have I got left? About enough for...
Too heavy.
Right. Yeah. Sticks, firewood, fishing. Although I did just earn myself a minor breather in the fact that I did get a little bit of fish from the fish pile. Well, free fire in the morning if I catch it just right. Quick look, did I leave anything around? I thought maybe I did. I left some fur firewood here. Yay. Yeah, looks like I have eaten all the fish. Let's see. I know I need to put that away and not forget them. And actually fix that.
I need to drop something.
Oh. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's simply not fair. It's going to be too dark, but we'll try it anyway, just for grins and giggles. Oh, no, no. We're good. Actually, that does raise an interesting point. Do I have any... I do have another maple sapling. That's good. And I have a spare bow, so that's even better. Yayness. Right. I'm not taking the hammer fishing because I'll use the crowbar instead. And where's my quality tools? No, I haven't forgotten the tip-ups. I need quick stick run. After I drop. Well, I do have some more fish, but I think that's yeah, burbot. Not useful. Well, yes, useful if you want to eat. Not useful if you want to do more than eat. The last time we did a day-long fishing session was when I discovered I didn't have my bedroll with me, but do have it now. And the other last time, I actually got through the entire day and night on 3 pieces of fur and a bunch of sticks. And it looks like we're going to get a blizzard. Now, that's not technically a problem. As long as I get back inside in a hurry. I need more sticks than I'm picking up. But in principle, I do actually need more sticks.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Yeah, of course, I thought. Yeah, I think last time I went... Oh, I have a skillet down here. Actually, probably didn't make much difference to the amount of water I made, but still.
This stuff will come in handy.
Right, let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, this is the bit at which I wish I'd brought more cloth along. Because I don't have... Oh, I've got 8 more. Oh, all right. Okay, I do have some more. That's okay. That's all right. And... actually... now I'm slightly torn. Do I... no, I still need the sticks. I do definitely need a bit more firewood. Because, yeah, that will do okay. But I want the sticks. So what I can do is I can make an extra arrow or 2 while I'm waiting to see what the weather does to me. Of an imaginative nature. Well, not hopefully too imaginative. So that's a couple of extra arrows. Yeah, 1 more sticks. Ah, there is my favorite wolf on the ice. And bearing in mind I don't have any fantastic way of making fire at the moment, I'm going to do something you're not supposed to do. Very much frowned upon. Quicker to pick up sticks. Unless there are toothed creatures in your way. I'm fishing here is easier, and I don't want to be on the way and run into situations. If I go to coastal, you see, I have to leave immediately. I can't stop. I don't have any food there. So I would have to go straight out to... and I want to stop at the ravine on the way. So a fishing session, for me at least, makes sense. Yeah, it's a... yeah. So, yeah, like I say, if I... if for whatever reason I can't go fishing immediately upon returning to coastal, then I've got the vitamin C problem. Potentially. I'm just explaining my thinking to everybody else. I think Eugene understands. In fact, I know he does. If I am stocked up on fishy bits here, then at least that's one less possibility. Trying to think what else there was that occurred to me. What else? What else was it that occurred to me? Yeah, if I've got fishy bits here, I can go to the ravine, I can hunt something, I can eat in the ravine, so at least I've got food in me. Then go to coastal highway and yeah, it's almost a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Like I say, if I stock up here. Actually, why don't I just light a fire? If I'm going to light a fire anyway, I will light a fire here. So I might as well just do this. Oh, that's a terrible torch. And in terms of streaming, it actually makes sense for me to go fishing here rather than try and dash off. I don't have that long before I have to bring this stream to an end. So getting ready for fishing here from a streaming perspective, not from a tactical gaming perspective, makes sense. If I was doing this on my own or this was the beginning of the day, then things become a little different. But yeah, unlike most gamers, I have to bear timings and everything else in mind, which complicates issues. On the plus side, I have a bedroll. Yes, this is very true. Oh no, 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 no. I mean, last time was classic in its little way, wasn't it?
Come on.
I want this fire a bit closer to here. Oh no, I mean, last time was hilarious. I mean, it was amusing. Oh, I've done it more than that.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Oh, Trat. Well, too late now. Again, this is what happens when you have linear thinking. I was thinking, put down a fire, get the wood. Move, put down another fire, get the wood. I wasn't thinking and make water at the same time, which I could have done. I could legitimately have done. It's not a massive problem because, yeah. I will make water I will make water when I get to the fishing
Snow
hut.
if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me. I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, they are in the... Yeah, I forgot. The tip-ups are in the cabin. So this is where we get to the interesting point. If I do this, I will actually, and I'm doing this actually for streaming purposes, so that I got this set up. Put a stick on it, go back inside, force a save. That way when I restart tomorrow, I can immediately...
Come on.
I can immediately continue. So right now what I'm going to do is face the door, hit escape, quit, because now I've got a game save. So tomorrow morning I will head out, well, not tomorrow morning, at the beginning of tomorrow's live stream, I exit the door, grab a torch from the fire, eat some meat, head straight for the fishing cabin and fish overnight. So I have to consider all these things whenever I'm doing something like that. Otherwise, you see, I'd have to go to there, then force a save by sleeping, which might not be the best move to make when I get there. This is a much better save point for me, you see. So, yes, I will be obviously back tomorrow morning to continue our fishing session. And yeah, once I've stuffed enough fish into Will Mackenzie to deal with vitamin C for a while, then we head to the other end of Mystery Lake, make sure I haven't left anything I want, go into the ravine, possibly hunt a deer in the ravine, and then dash into Coastal Highway, bearing in mind I can't take any food with me, because I will smell and everything will look up and say, aha. And when I get to Coastal Highway, I've got to get to the nearest fishing hut to repeat this whole process, just to get enough food to survive, unless I've got some food there that I've forgotten, but I don't think so. So yeah. So like I say, I'll be back with this tomorrow morning, and this evening is Warframe. I don't know what it is about creating thumbnails these days. I get the process, and I can, now that I've done that, I've got a bit of time. The process of creating thumbnails is actually quite different for the Long Dark compared with Warframe, because all the Long Dark thumbnails risk looking the same. You know, icy, wintry, grizzled survivor, bow in hand, doing something. Coming up with something which breaks that's actually kind of difficult. Warframe, it's a lot easier to come up with imaginative ideas beyond just displaying a Warframe. I can have a little narrative bit as a picture. And it's much easier to do in Warframe than it is in the Long Dark. Having said that, the Long Dark thumbnails tend to be easier to create than the Warframe ones, and part of that is because there's more imagination in the Warframe ones. So the joys of doing this for fun. But I am kind of happy with today's Warframe thumbnail. That one made me smile while I was doing it. Because it features Carl 175, and nobody features Carl 175. And he's one of my favorite characters. So anyway, there's a little insight into a streamer's mind, or at least mine. Don't know about any other streamers. Anyway, I hope you all have a very good rest of your day. If Sudo or Mizu is around, I will see you this evening. Anybody else, of course, is welcome to come along. This is not an exclusive community by any means. I will see you all next time, though. And thank you very much for watching.